School of Money Summit 2022. So it's a virtual edition, and I wanted to spread the word around and let as many people as you can get in touch with know that we are now live on Facebook. We are not on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We have some issues with the YouTube channel, so we are doing this live on Facebook at Olumide Emmanuel. So you can begin to share this video and share this broadcast with as many people as you can so that people can benefit from it. And then we're going to be, you've heard a lot of announcements already about some opportunities that are available. They're going to be unveiling today. But we've got lots of books, lots of products, lots of stuff that you can take advantage of. And if you have any question, send in all your questions. I'm going to be taking time out to answer your questions. So once again, you're welcome. My name is Olumide Emmanuel, and I'm so excited to have you join me for this Global School of Money virtual edition. I'm going to be sharing with you today on turning your passion into profit. Turning your passion into profit. So today's masterclass is all about how you can turn your passion into profit and profit from your passion. We're about to go into a brand new year. We're about to wrap up 2022 and move into 2023. And 2023 promises to be an amazing year. But how do you, as an individual, turn your passion into profit? That will be my focus. Now, everyone on earth is loaded with gifts, with talents and potentials. We have over 8 billion people on the face of the earth today. But the challenge is that even though everyone is gifted, talented, and have potential, not everyone have been able to come into a place where they know what to do to turn their passion into profit and monetize their passion. So my focus in today's masterclass will be on how you as an individual can profit from your passion. Oh, I've got passion. I have passion. How do you make money? It's not just enough to be passionate. Is there money in your passion? How do you profit from your passion? And then how do you trade your talents? Yes, you are talented. There are lots of talented people that are poor. Talent is not enough. You must know how to trade your talent. Then how do you gain from your gifts? Yes, you are a gifted person. But we have seen so many gifted people that are poor, so many talented people that are poor. We've seen all kinds of stuff in our world today. So I want you to make sure that you have a notebook, you have a pen. I have a note here so that I can take your questions as they come. So make sure you have a notebook. If you need a tablet, have a tablet. I've got my tablet. So make sure you have something to take note, because we're going to be sharing so many stuff. I'm going to be just pushing out so much information so that you can take all the information, then take time out before the end of the year, go on a personal retreat, and then prepare on how you can make the most of the year that is ahead of us. Now, I'm going to be taking you through 12 steps. Now, the 12 steps I'm going to be taking you through, I'm going to be starting with the word, everything will start with letter P. You see, turning your passion begins with P, into profit. Profit begins with P. So I've decided to use the letter P as what I will use to guide you through the 12 steps so that it can aid your assimilation. So number one, the first step is passion. Find your passion. Find your passion. Now, your gold is tied to your gifts. Your treasure is tied to your talent. Your profit is tied to your potential. So as an individual, if you are going to turn your passion into profit, you need to first of all discover the passion. Because a passion you have not discovered, you cannot develop. And a passion you have not developed, you cannot deploy. And a passion you have not deployed, you cannot profit from. So nobody can help you to discover purpose without your involvement. Nobody can help you to discover your passion without your involvement. So you have to come into that place where you're able to find your passion, and then discovering the passion is not enough. You need to discover, develop, and then deploy. When you discover your passion, you need to develop it and deploy it. It's when you deploy it that you now become something that you can profit from. I've seen so many talented people, so many gifted people that are poor just because they don't know how to trade their talents, how to profit from their passion, and how to gain from their gifts. Now, in order for you to be able to discover your passion, there are some questions I would like you to consider. These questions will help you to know what that passion is, because passion is not just excitement. You can be excited about something. It doesn't make it your passion. It doesn't make it your passion. And sometimes people are just excited. Right now, there is a World Cup going on. I remember years ago, we had this Marketplace Dominance Summit that we did. And in hosting the Marketplace Dominance Summit, we decided to bring industry giants from different spheres. So we had people in the area of economy. We brought in a major business mogul in our country to come to that event to speak to the business people. We had the entertainment session. We brought a A-list celebrity from Nollywood to come and speak to people. We had the social media. But guess what? We brought in a major sports person for the sports session. But amazingly, the poorest, the least attended summit, because we had to divide people into groups. We thought that sports people are passionate about sport, people love sport. That was the least. In fact, I don't think we got up to 100 people that were in that sports workshop. So I started wondering, I said, but everybody seemed to love football. I love football. This club is playing this club. And it's happening already now. People are making their billions. Some people are supposed to be listening to me right now, but they're not going to listen to me. They want to listen to someone, go and be watching football, and you are not making any money there. It's amazing. So it's very, very important for you to know that just being excited about something is not equal to passion. And that you are passionate about something does not mean you profit from it, because a lot of people are passionate about many things and they are still poor. But it's time for your story to change. So what are the things that will help you to identify your passion? Let's look at a few questions. Number one, what do you enjoy doing? What is that thing that you enjoy doing? Anything that you enjoy doing, you are so joyful when you are doing it, is a pointer. Number two, what do you have passion for? What is that thing you are very passionate about? You want to be a part of it, you want to be involved in it. That's a pointer. Number three, what makes you angry? What is that thing that you just get angry? Because sometimes what you are angry about or angry against is a proof of what you have been created to solve. So when you hate injustice, it means that you have a passion for justice. When you hate poverty, it means that you have a passion for prosperity. When you hate, people being intimidated or people being abused, it means you have passion for human dignity. So that will help. When you hate people looking dirty and looking unkempt, that means you have passion for for fashion. So you need to understand all these different things because they will help you. Number four, what flows naturally out of you? What is that thing that is so natural? You see, a lot of people think that every woman will love to cook. It's just natural for women to love to cook, but that's not true. There are a lot of women that when they are in the kitchen, they are fighting with the gas, fighting with the pot, fighting with the spoon, fighting with everything. They are just sad because they are the feminine gender. Because somebody is a woman does not mean that cooking is natural. Some women, when they enter the kitchen, it's natural. They just begin to cook. Some women, when they enter the kitchen, they will just be hissing. They will just be hissing. You are wondering what's happening. They will be fighting the pot. What's happening? This gas is too slow. When will this food be ready? Because it's not natural to them. It's like a stress. So don't just assume that because somebody is a woman, that cooking will be natural to them. In the same vein, what is that thing that flows naturally out of you as an individual? Number five, where do you produce the best results? You find that when you're in elementary school and you begin to prepare to go into high school or go into college or go into secondary school, you go through what we call the career guidance and counseling. And one of the things they would do is to look at the subjects that you are good at. They don't just take you into say, okay, you science, you arts, you commercial. No, they check the subject you are good at. And if they look at the subject you are good at, okay, you are good in mathematics, you are good in sciences, biology, chemistry, then you should go into the sciences. What does that mean? What do you produce the best results in? If you find that you are producing results more in an area, then that is a sign of what you should sit down and do. Just today, amazingly, I got a call from one of my mentees that I've discovered an area of grace, an area of expertise that he has been involved in for years. As a matter of fact, he's been involved in that for over a decade and he's been doing well. But because of some recent relationships, association, and exposure, he has decided to deny who he really is, and is trying to, rebrand himself into what he is not. And he says he's confused. I say, you are really confused, because why will you change the winning formula? You already know who you are. Why do you want to become something else? Because you are trying to form yourself into the image of what people expect of you. Don't allow people's expectation to shape your manifestation. Know who you are and become who you are. So you need to know what do I produce results in. Anything that you are passionate about, you will produce more results in it. What do people see in you? Number 6. What do people see in you? Sometimes people are pointers to your passion. People are pointers to your passion. When people see you and they say some things about you, don't just discard it. Some people see you, they say, you are just very good at this organizing. So no, I'm not a fashion, I'm not into organizing. You are an organizer. You are good at event planning. Why not consider doing this? No, I'm not, that's not, I don't like it. No, listen, because that may just be a pointer. Number 7, what thought or dream won't leave you? What thought or dream won't leave you? What are those thoughts and those dreams that are difficult to go? You think about it almost every week, almost every month. For the past 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years of your life, it's been a recurring decimal. Those are pointers. 8, what do you feel peace doing? What is that thing that when you are doing it, you are at peace? You just feel relaxed. It's not a struggle. It's not a stress. You don't feel pressured. You just feel at peace when you are doing that. These are all pointers to your passion. Number 9, what can you give 100% of your life to? What can you give 100% of your life to? What is that thing that you can give yourself to for the rest of your life that you will never be tired of doing? For me now, I love speaking. I'm passionate about speaking. As I'm speaking to you right now, I can do this for 10 hours. I have done it before. I speak for hours and I'm so excited just sharing because it's my passion. So what is that thing that you can give 100% of your life to? What is that thing that you can do for the rest of your life? It's a pointer. 10, what do people want to help you with? What is that thing that every time you do it, people are excited about supporting you? People want to join you in making it happen. Because if something is your passion, it means that it is put there by the Creator. And before you ever came, the Creator did not just put the passion in you. He did not just put the gift in you. He did not just put that potential in you. He also put people in place to help you to achieve what you need to achieve. So if it is truly what you are passionate about and what you have been gifted to do, the support will flow. Because for every vision, there is a provision. And we always move in the direction of vision. Number 11, what have you been delivered from? What have you been set free from? What have you been liberated from? One of the things that will let you know what you need to focus on as a passion is what you have been free from. You see, you have been freed to free others. You have been liberated to liberate others. You have been delivered to deliver others. So if, for instance, you used to be a drug addict, you used to be an alcoholic, and now you have been delivered and set free from drug addiction, from alcoholic addiction, that you can now be passionate to go out to see how you can rescue other people from what you have been rescued from. That's why I'm passionate about helping people to become prosperous, because I was in a level of poverty that the dictionary does not have explanation for. So I understand poverty because I have lived in it, and I was brought out to come and bring you out. And that's why I'm passionate about economic empowerment. I'm passionate about seeing people become prosperous, about seeing people become economically empowered, teaching people how to make, how to manage, how to multiply money, how to create wealth, how to maximize opportunities in life. And then finally, one of the things that will help you is, what can you do with joy, even if you are not paid for it? What is that thing that you can do with joy? Even if nobody is paying you, you are ready to do it. That is a pointer. So number 1, passion. Find your passion. Number 2 is personality. Personality. Now listen and listen well. You have discovered your passion, then you need to discover your personality. Because, you see, everybody is passionate about something, but we don't all have the same personalities. For instance, as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm passionate about speaking. But there are people that are also passionate about speaking. But if they don't study their personality to know how they can merge their personality with their passion, there will be trouble. So some people, when they want to speak, they can't speak the way I'm speaking. They will speak slower than I'm speaking. Some will speak faster than I'm speaking. So they will bring their passion. For instance, some people can just go, well, I want to talk to you today on how to turn your passion into profit. Passion into profit. They'll be slow like that. That's their personality. Some people will talk to you, some people will come, yes, you have to turn your passion into profit. You need to know the first P. I'm going to be giving you 12 P. P number 1. And then it's their personality. So find out what your personality is. Because it's not just enough to know what your passion is. Discover your personality. You need to do a personality test. There are so many tests that you can do. You can run a DISC test. There's a DISC test, free DISC test that you can run that will help you to also, you can do emotional intelligence test online, DISC test, Berbin test. There are so many tests that you can do, and do a SWOT analysis so as to be able to know how to use your passion to profit by your personality. Because you cannot succeed in what you are not gifted, talented, anointed, or trained for. Success is in 4 dimensions. It's either you are gifted for it, you are talented for it, you are anointed for it, or you are trained for it. So whatever you want to succeed in, you must find out whether it's something you are gifted for, talented for, anointed for, or trained for. So the second P in turning your passion to profit is your personality. Find out your personality. All footballers are not, they are all footballers. They are passionate about football, but they don't have the same personality. All musicians are passionate about music, but they don't have the same personality. All comedians are passionate about comedy, but they don't have the same personality. Everybody brings their personality to bear on their passion. And that is very, very important. Number 3, because of time. Problem. The third P to turning your passion into profit is problem. Locate the problem your passion can solve. Locate the problem that your passion can solve. You see, money hides in problems, and money flows in exchange for value. Money hides in problems, and money flows in exchange for value. Anytime we are talking about value, value simply means solving problem, meeting needs, and answering questions. When you are answering the questions of people, you are offering value. When you are meeting the needs of people, you are offering value. When you are solving problems for people, you are offering value. So money is an exchange for value. Money is a reward for solving a problem. Money hides in problem. So yes, you have a passion, but what problem can your passion solve? Because until you now carry that passion to begin to use it to solve problem, money will not flow. Just because you have passion does not equal to money. There is a process, and that's what we're looking at. So you discover your passion, you identify your personality, and merge your personality into the application and the use of your passion, and then discover the problem that your passion can solve so that you can now begin to solve that problem. And that will help you to begin to move towards the place where you can begin to profit from your passion. Number 4. The fourth P is people. The fourth P is people. Locate the people who need your passion. Locate the people who need your passion. There is always a target market for your passion. To those to whom you are called, you are a miracle worker. To those to whom you are not called, you are a noisemaker. To those to whom you are sent, you are a miracle worker. To those to whom you are not sent, you are a noisemaker. Not everybody needs your passion. Not everybody needs you. So there is a target market for that passion. Imagine now that you are a powerful comedian that can make people laugh. And then you go to the school of deaf and dumb to go and be cracking joke. Your ministry, your ministry will disappear. I will not get to permanent sites. Because people in the deaf and dumb academy cannot hear, neither can they speak. So if you are cracking a joke, how will they know the joke you are cracking? It's not going to work. So find out who are the people that need what I have. Because everybody does not need what you have. I know a lot of people that are in the wrong place. They are in the midst of people that do not value them. They are in the midst of a market that do not value what they have. However, there is another market that they can go to and blow. There is another market that they can go to, and where they get to, they'll begin to, see a lot of turnaround. I've realized that sometimes people don't appreciate what they have until they lose it. And that's why I say that when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. When something is so common, people take it for granted. But let me tell you something, don't cast your pearls before swines. Look for people that need what you have, value what you have, appreciate what you have, and pay premium for what you have. Because, listen, the same thing you are doing that somebody is paying you $50 for, you can do the same thing, somebody else will pay you $500. The same thing you are doing that somebody is paying you $100 for, you can do the same thing and somebody else will pay you $10,000. I'm telling you, it's a function of finding the people that need you. Finding the people that need you. So make sure you follow all this process. Find your passion. Identify your personality. Find the problem that your passion can solve. And find the people that have that problem that needs your passion to solve the problem for them. And then you are on your way to becoming one of those that will make money from their passion. And I can tell you stories and testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies of different people that I have taken through this process that are testifying today of how, by virtue of just following this process, they've made money by turning their passion into profit. Number 5 is products. Develop a product or a service. So create your own product or service. You see, you have identified the problem you are supposed to solve. So you have identified your passion, you have identified your personality, you have merged it, you have identified the problem you are supposed to solve, you have identified the people that, need that solution. Then create a product. Come up with a product or a service that people can now begin to pay for. I've mentored so many people, musicians, comedians. I'm a celebrity fund manager. I manage, a lot of people when it comes to their personal finance. And many times I try to help them to understand that people may say, I love you. Oh, that was wonderful. Oh, you're so special. Oh, I enjoyed that. All those accolades does not equal to money. People want to exchange money for value. So, if you want people to pay you, have a product that they will pay for. Have a service that they will pay for. And then they will pay. But if you don't have a product, you don't have a service, there's nothing for them to pay for. And then that becomes a problem. So you must turn your passion into a valuable product or a service that can be exchanged for money, because money only flows in exchange for goods and services, products and services. So, like I said, people can love you, they can love your passion, and you'll still be poor. You'll still be poor. Let me give you an example. Those of you that love football, you love football so much. You have these footballers and musicians that you say, he's my favorite. Oh, I just love him. Have you ever sent them $1 in the last 10 years? All those footballers you claim to love, have you ever sent them $1 to say, I love you, Lionel Messi, or whatever they call Messi, and all I love you, Messi, I love Messi. I want to send you $1. Many of you have never done that. So how do you expect Messi to have money? If he's waiting for all of you to say, oh, these people love me, he will be poor. He will be loved and poor. So the only way he can have money is to turn that passion into a product or a service that people can now pay for. Then he joins a club, they pay him. He does, branding or ambassador and whatever, and they pay him. He comes up with a product, they pay him. That's the way this thing works. So don't just think that people love me. No, love is not enough. They can love you and you still be poor. Number 6, and then we'll go on break after now. Number 6, platforms. Platforms. Once you have been able to identify your passion, you've been able to connect it to your personality, you've discovered the problem that you're supposed to solve, you've identified the people that need you so that you can use the product to solve their problem. The people, then you come up with a product. So it's passion, find your passion, your personality, the problem, the people, then come up with a product. But now, the product is available now. But where will you sell the product? Then that's number 6. You need a platform. You need a platform to sell the product. I have so many products here. This is the Pathway to Wealth. The Pathway to Wealth is a book I wrote, the first book I wrote on wealth creation. It's a product. But now, many of you have never seen this book before. Many of you have seen it before. So if I don't have a platform to sell this, the book will exist, but it will not sell. This is the School of Money book. The School of Money book is the second book I wrote on wealth creation. It's called the Bible of Wealth Creation. It has helped many people all over the world. Many of you have a copy. Many of you have never seen this book before. Many of you are seeing it for the first time. But there is the need for the book. So the product is here now. But which platform will I use to sell it? And on and on and on. This is one of my manuals, the New Rules of Love Masterclass for single and married people. I'm going to be doing 20 weeks. From January, I'm going to be doing 20 weeks of this. Every Sunday, 8 a.m. every Sunday for 20 weeks. So all these products are here. This is the real estate. See, massive. The real estate executive bootcamp, executive masterclass. Now, this real executive masterclass and bootcamp is what I used to train people in real estate. The manual is there, and then it has 10 DVDs. And then we have you can have it in DVD, 10 DVD, or you can have it as a USB. Now, all these materials, this one is Cracking the Billionaire Code, and you can also have it, Cracking Billionaire Code, Building Transgenerational Wealth. So I'm showing you now, perfect example. Now, this is Building Transgenerational Wealth. This is the Jubilee Park that contains 4 books and 100 books. So now I have written loads of books. I've written over 100 books, published 56 of them, over 300 audio programs. But now, if I have the products and there is no platform to sell, it still doesn't become money. You are going to spend money to produce the product. So to come up with the School of Money book now, I have discovered my passion. I have developed a product. And this product now, I spend money to bring it out. But if there is no platform to sell, what happens? Are you getting it now? So that is why platform is very, very important. So I brought all this just to show you practical. Because many times people say, oh no, I don't know. I've said no. I'm showing you the process now. Platform. Now establish your own platform to give you a legal avenue to trade. So one of the things you need to do when it comes to platform is establish your own. So if you are listening to me right now, Olumide Emmanuel is a person. When I started out 34 years ago, I registered Olumide Emmanuel Ventures. I started out selling books. So I was doing book selling, I would just go to events, have a table sell book, then I was doing t-shirts, and all so then when the Okada business started in 1992 or thereabout, I had an Okada. So I'm Olumide Emmanuel, but I started with Olumide Emmanuel Venture. So I had a venture. So that venture was the platform that I created so that I can now register it as a business name, and then I'm now able to open an account so that when I'm dealing with you, I'm not just dealing with you as an individual, I'm dealing with you as a corporation. And because I am now registered with an account, it gives me a legal platform to trade as a business entity. It was that Olumide Emmanuel Venture that metamorphosed into Olumide Emmanuel Ministries and then to Common Sense Group. So listen and listen well. You have to have a platform that is your own, so that you can begin to build your own platform little by little, little by little. Today, on Facebook alone, I don't know, I think I have, maybe 80-something thousand, whatever, is it followers or what do you guys call all this stuff on Facebook. But now when I started the Facebook account, I didn't have 80-something thousand people. but it was gradual. So now I've been able to build that on Instagram, maybe 40-something thousand. There are people that have millions, but they started from somewhere. So build your own platform. The platform is what will help you to be able to push your products and your services. Because in order for you to begin to make money, you need to have a platform to operate in. Now, you can also leverage on existing platforms. So now, I'm speaking to you on Facebook. Now, Facebook is not my platform. Facebook is somebody else's platform. And that person made Facebook available for all of us to use it to build our platform on their platform. So I'm leveraging on the platform of social media, leveraging on the platform of Facebook to reach you today. So many of you, I'm right now in Lagos, Nigeria. Many of you are watching me from all over the world. You are not in Lagos. But the only reason why you're able to watch me now is because I'm leveraging technology. I'm leveraging social media. I'm leveraging all the platforms that exist to reach you where you are. That's what you also need to do, apart from having your own platform. So I have my own website, olumideemmanuel.org. That's my website. On that, my website, you can go there and get all my products. But in order for my product to reach more people, I have to now leverage on other existing platforms. So if you want to turn your passion into profit, after you have gotten to the stage where you already have a product, then look for platforms that will help you to be able to push what you have. Platforms help to legitimize and position you for global relevance as a global professional. You see, you don't want to know what it means to be gifted without a platform. You don't want to know what it means to have something to say and nobody is giving you a platform to say what you want to say. It will be burning inside you. And that's why I do not have any form of respect for people that abuse platforms. When you are given a platform and you abuse the platform, you have lost a major opportunity to move forward in life. So it is very, very important when people give you their platform, when they give you the privilege of their platform, don't take it for granted. When I'm invited to speak in different places, I ask them, am I permitted to talk about my books? Am I permitted to talk about my events? Am I permitted to talk about my products? And there are places you go to, they say, no, you can't talk about your book, you can't talk about your product, you can't talk, just come, say what we want you to say, and go. We are paying you your fee. That's all. Don't come and sell anything. Some people will say, oh, no. Feel free to sell whatever you want to sell, and everything you sell, we're going to get 30%, or we're going to get 20% of it. They will give you documents. They say, yeah, we're going to just bring it to us. We'll be in charge. And some people say, no, do whatever you want to. Feel free. Do anything you want to do. So if people give you opportunity to use their platform to push your product, to push your services, to push your events, do you think you should abuse that kind of platform? That would be unwise of you. That would be pure foolishness. So it's very, very important for you to understand that if you want to turn your passion to profit, you need a platform. So we are now at the middle way. We have looked at the first P, find your passion. The first P is passion. The second P is personality. Identify your personality and marry it with your passion. The third P is problem. Find the problem that your passion can solve. The fourth P is people. Find the people that have the problem that your passion can solve. The fifth one is product. Develop a product so that your passion can be turned into a product and service that you can sell. And number 6, have a platform where you can market your products and your services. We have so many opportunities that are available. The global, we're going to be going on video advert now, just showing you some of the we're having the Global Real Estate Executive Boot Camp. People have been asking me, oh, when are you doing the next real estate boot camp? It's coming up in July, 3rd to 9th of July. People have been asking, oh, I want to be a part of your mentorship. I want to join the Billionaires Conclave. The Billionaires Conclave 2023 membership has started. People want to come for our Billionaire Conclave events. So people want to be a part of the Madiba apartments. People want to be a part of Madiba products. All these different opportunities and more are available. And I'm going to go right now on a short break as you see all the opportunities we have so that you can start sending your questions. And when we come back, I'll show you the next 6 P's. See you soon.
Common common sense, they say, is not common. And for you to be great, you have to pay a price. So pay the price to be in the next edition. Just pay the price. Whatever it takes, pay the price. I've been in the industry for 5 years. I've learned all I have not learned in the past 5 years. Just yesterday, I got to my hotel room crying. I was like, God, I've been making mistakes. God, thank you for this edition. And I'll be going back there to correct all the errors I've made.
Well, my name is David Okafor. I can say precisely that Dr. Olumide Emmanuel is a brain surgeon.
Common sense is not common.
When you know better, you do better.
Right, so I will tell you, do not make, an attempt to miss the next one. Whatever it would take you to put that investment into it, do what you got to do so that you don't have to pay premium for mistakes.
My advice for you, what are you waiting for? Once it's announced, make sure you register fast and pay. And because by the grace of the Almighty God, the next training, I also plan to be there with Dr. Olumide Emmanuel to inspire you.
Real estate is real business to create real wealth in a real world. Join the real estate mogul and common sense guru, Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, and over 20 top industry leaders in the real estate sector for a 7 days of intensive learning and networking. Over 100 million worth of inventory to start with, and 1 year free mentorship in the Global Real Estate Executive Bootcamp, GREEB 2023, a fully residential real estate event live in Lagos, Nigeria. Date, Monday 3rd to Sunday 9th July 2023. Venue, Sheraton Hotels, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. Payment options, full residential, 7.5 million naira, 50% discount for full payment made before February 2023. Non-residential, 6 million naira, 50% discount for full payment made before February 2023. For inquiries, please call 0809-144-7423 or 0802-907-4588. Global Real Estate Executive Bootcamp, GREEB. Introducing Madiba Apartments, located in the city of Lagos and Uyo. The Madiba Apartments Lagos is located in the serene and urban metropole of Lagos in the Alimasha local government area. The Idimo apartment is no doubt a perfect location for this affordable luxury and wise investment. The Madiba Apartment Uyo in Akwa Ibom State is no doubt one of the best kept secrets in the region. This is a good place to start for those who want to enjoy a VIP life and also add a good cash flow producing asset to their real estate portfolio. The two apartments comprises of 9 units of 2-bedroom luxury apartments with secure living investment for rental income and for short-let business. The flexible options makes this a good opportunity to partake. Idimo and Uyo locations are now selling off-plan, while other locations are loading. For inquiries, please call 0802-907-4588 or 0809-144-7423. Madiba Apartments, home away from home. Madiba Global Car Hire Services with full options. Our car hire services is available for both local and interstate travels with experienced drivers. Available cars are Kia Sportage as low as 25,000 naira per day within Lagos. Toyota Prado as low as 50,000 naira per day within Lagos. Spy Police Escort Vehicle with siren and full works as low as 100,000 naira per day within Lagos, plus driver and 1 policeman. Please note that interstate price is 3 times the price of the local fare. Customers are also expected to handle the fueling, accommodation and feeding of drivers. For inquiries, please call 0916-303-8000 or 0916-303-9000. Terms and conditions apply.
Madiba Homes comprises of 4 diverse house types and options in 4 different locations. The Madiba homes are designed in such a way that there is something for everyone regardless of their income level and desire. Our modern designs and exceptional furnishing, coupled with our in-house interest-free mortgage option, makes home ownership easy for anyone to have. We have studio, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom bungalows and 4-bedroom terrace duplexes in 4 locations, now selling and available off-plan purchase. Madiba Bunker, your hiding place, studio bungalows. Madiba Nest, your budding place, 1-bedroom bungalow. Madiba Havana, your resting place, 2-bedroom bungalow. Madiba Cubano, your relaxation place, 3-bedroom bungalow. Madiba Terrace, your pleasant place, 4-bedroom terrace duplex. Our unique 3 to 5 year interest-free payment plan option makes this opportunity open for people of diverse income brackets. We also have options for people to buy into any of the house types, either as carcass, finished, or furnished. Our team of experienced workforce are available to discuss diverse personal options. For inquiries, please call 002-907-4588 or 009-144-7423.
Everyone on earth has 24 hours. The great, the mighty, the rich, the poor, the employer and the employee all have 24 hours in a day. Within the 24 hours available, some scale up, some scale down, and some do not scale at all. What makes the difference? Your network determines your net worth, and the information you gather will determine your transformation. Join the network that will give you leverage in 2023 and beyond. The Billionaires Conclave presents From Local to Global, Building Global Organizations, a 2-day fully residential summit live in Lagos, Nigeria. The summit speakers are Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, convener, Dr. Olorunseyi Sunday, Dr. Oladipupo Clement, Mr. Wisdom Ezekiel, Dr. Cosmas Maduka, Chief Dele Momodu, and Mrs. Olajumoke Adenowo. Date: Friday 3rd and Saturday 4th March 2023. Time: 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Venue: Marriott Hotel, Ikeja, Lagos. Investment: $2,000 flat. Please note, for early birds, 50% discount is available for anyone who pays before December 31st, 2022. It's time to ride with like mind from local to global.
The short-let option is now becoming a major consideration for many individuals and families who want to still have a homely place away from their primary abode. With Madiba Shortlet, we give you a home away from home and make every stay with us a memorable one. Our tastefully furnished luxury apartments are available in diverse locations, and our unbeatable prices makes us the choice option. We presently have 2 units of 3-bedroom fully furnished luxury apartments located within the David's Court estate in Aripo, a very serene and secure location along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway axis just on the outskirts of Lagos. The location gives you a place of peace and comfort with clean air. Our shortlets are available for individual and family vacations, business travelers, special couples get-together and getaway, personal and group retreats, honeymoons, private parties, photo shoots, movie sets and cast lodging, executive boot camps, residential training and strategy sessions, etc. All our apartments come fully furnished with adequate security plus CCTV coverage, uninterrupted power supply, unlimited internet access, cable television stations, free airport pickups and drop-off, etc. For inquiries, please call 002-907-4588 or 009-144-7423. Madiba Shortlets, home away from home.
The Billionaires Conclave TBC is a platform with a vision to create a mentorship, empowerment, and networking for high flyers. Our mission is to be a network for raising, empowering, and releasing of a new breed order of global financial giants with a promise to make you a global player. What stands the Billionaires Conclave out are our track record, our core values, bouquet of exceptional content, unique network, and annual trips. For details about TBC, visit Rehoboth Office Complex, Church Street, Calvary Bus Stop, Idimo, Lagos, Nigeria, or call 0809-144-7423 or 0802-907-4588. Email our overseer at gmail.com or log on to olumideemmanuel.org. The Billionaires Conclave: Leadership, Inspiration, Growth.
So we'll be looking at turning your passion into profit, and we've looked at 6 of the 12-step process to turning your passion into profit. We said number 1 is the first P is to discover your passion. The first P is passion. Discover what your passion is. The second P is personality. Identify your personality and merge it with your passion. The third P is problem. Find the problem that your passion can solve. Number 4 is people. Find the people that need your passion. Number 5 is products. Create a product or a service out of your passion. Number 6 is platform. Create a platform that you can use to be able to market the product or the service. And then we went on break before we had that slight technical issue. So let's begin to look at the other steps. So now you have a product. Now you have a platform. The next thing is packaging. Packaging. The next P is packaging. You see, it's not just enough for you to have a product. It's not just enough for you to have a service. It's important for you to ensure that that product or that service becomes a major brand. Get into a realm where it has what we call top of the mind awareness. So you need to package yourself into a brand so that people are not just looking at you as a product or a service, but they're looking at you as an institution, as a brand. Because there is brand equity that will help you to be able to move forward faster in the marketplace. So you need to develop your uniqueness, USP, your unique selling point or your unique selling proposition. What is that thing that is unique about you? What is that thing that will set you apart from all the other people in the marketplace? That is what packaging is all about. You need to do things with excellence. Add that extra to the ordinary to become extraordinary. And that is why you need to do all you can to ensure that you follow this step. Number 8 is promote. Promote. The 8th P is to promote. Now, listen and listen well. You may have a product, you have a platform, you have packaged it well, but are people aware? Are people aware that you exist? Are people aware that the product exists? Are people aware that the services exist? Whether you like it or not, there are people all over the world that don't even know you or your products. So while there are people that have enjoyed and experienced you and your products, there are people that do not know you and they do not know your product. So you need to use every available channel to publicize and advertise yourself. Every available channel that you can get. Make sure publicity and advertisement is a major part of what you do to promote your passion. Listen, publicity. You are connecting to mentorship and you are connecting to wealth, because when you want to go into real estate investment or you want to go into real estate business, this is, as far as I am concerned, the most comprehensive and the most robust curriculum on real estate that exists in this country as of today. And all the people you know in real estate that are doing amazingly well, I can say it with all confidence, that they are directly and indirectly influenced by the materials that you have here. Because I've trained so many people in real estate that are doing amazingly well. They have in turn gone to train other people. Some people have gotten the materials from somebody else. And so whether you like it or not, anybody you see playing big in real estate, there is a trace of this material in what they are doing. So, and one of our mentees that joined us last year, she went through the training last year. And I told her, when we had the training, I told all the women there, I said, look, I have a lot of young men that I have trained that are doing billions. The turnover, they are doing turnover in billions every year, but I don't yet have a woman in my mentorship team that is doing billions. And I said, I want you to be the first set of people. She came to me and said, look, I want to be the, that thing is true. Women after, I said, I need women that can do billions. So at the beginning of the year, she set out. We just had our end of the year retreat. Today is Saturday, we just finished on Wednesday. She said, it's done, sir, it's done. I said, what? She showed me life. She showed me her account balance and everything. And what the turnover for this year, as at Tuesday, was 946,171,000 something. So she's in that, and she said, that I almost made $1 billion, sir. I said, no, you will make $1 billion. I said, before the end of the year, so if you have 946, we are talking of 54. I said, that 54 million will come before the end of this year. Push, 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 go and push, do this, do this, do that. Now, but this is somebody that as of last year, 10 million has not entered the accounts before. But about $1 billion has crossed the account this year because of this material. So is it this kind of material you will now want to buy and be pricing like beans or pricing like corn or pricing like tomato? No. So you need to know what the pricing should be, because pricing is relative to your target. Relative to your target. Now, the Billionaires Conclave, where I mentor people, is not for cheap. It's not cheap. It's $3,000 for an individual, $4,500 for a couple, $10,000 for corporate organization to bring 5 people. And guess what? That is the cheapest. So, because I should actually be doing it 10, 20, 50,000, but it's just to give opportunity to people. So when you want to price your product, who are your targets? I cannot expect teenagers to come and buy something that is $200, $300, $400, $500 because they are not working. They are dependent. So pricing is very, very key. Now, what are the components of pricing? When people are talking of pricing, a lot of people don't understand all the things they need to consider when it comes to pricing. They just think of, landing costs, and then they'll add profits, and they think they are making profit. No. When you are thinking of pricing, you have to think of the cost price. You have to think of the landing cost, that's transportation, storage costs. You have to think of replacement costs. You have to think of statutory costs. You have to think of staff costs. You have to think of a lot of publicity costs before you now even talk about profit margin. So by the time you look at all these things, you find out that most of you that think you are not making money is because your pricing is wrong. You bought something for $10 and you started selling for $15 thinking that you are making $5. No, you are not making $5, because inside that $5, there are many costs that are involved that you may not have factored in, and then you wonder what happens. So by the time you buy something and you want to go back to replace it, you discover that the price you sold it is even lower than the price you used to buy to replace it. And then you now say there is village people troubling you. It's not village people, it's lack of understanding of how things work. And then let me also talk about the power of pricing niche. Sometimes there are people that do not buy anything that is cheap. Anything that is cheap, they are not interested. So you have to understand the power of the niche market. Sometimes pricing can become your niche. You need to price something in such a way that when people see it, they will know that, wow. Because for me now, I'm a pastor. And because I'm a pastor, sometimes I think of, freely you have received, freely give. Oh, let's help people, let's empower people. So I do a lot of things for empowerment purposes to help people. But I've realized that when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. When something is not paid for, people take it for granted. And I just decided that, look, I will not do that forever. And I won't do that. At a point in time, I was, one of the top guys in the country came to visit me one time, and then we're discussing, and he said something that was very profound. You know, he said, that, you know, you are a special person. You know, most of the things you do, many of us cannot do it. If we try it, we'll go bankrupt. You know, you are a philanthropic brand. I said, sorry, repeat yourself. What did you say? He said, you are a philanthropic brand. I said, me, philanthropic. He said, yeah. Say, because free seminar here, free this one, free that one, everything free, you give information free, you give everything free. That the information you give, we will carry that free information, we'll turn it into a curriculum, turn it into a manual, we'll present it to a company, we'll train them, we'll make money. But you do free. I say, me, philanthropic brand. Can you imagine? It's because I just want to help people. So you need to know that there are some things that, you know, like I tell people now, counseling is free, but consultancy attracts a fee. Where there is a voice, there is an invoice. So you need to note that. It's very, very important. Number 11, profit. Once you are able to go through this process, you now start making profit. So the 11th point is profit. Now you need to define what profit means to you. Because when we say turning your passion into profit, you might decide that your own profit is that you want to see people happy, and that's profit to you. You might decide that your own profit is you want to be popular, for people to know your name, and that is profit to you. Somebody else might decide that profit to me is balance sheets. I want to see money, ego, money in my account. I want to see a lot. So define what profit is to you. But let me say this, if you don't profit from your passion, it's your choice. Because everything you need to profit from your passion, I have itemized before you in this masterclass today. So if you don't profit from your passion, it's not anybody's fault, it's your own choice. But you now need to balance emotion and sentiment when it comes to this profit matter. Because a lot of people are so emotional. Oh, how can I charge that kind of money? Is it not too much? Is it not too much? No. The money you charge is relative to the problem you solve. If you are solving big problem, you should be making big profit. How can you be solving big problem and then you are poor? It doesn't work like that. So profit. And then finally, it's not just enough to make profit. 12 is posterity. Posterity. Profit must never be about you alone. So you must be generous. You must be generous, and you must be posterity minded. You must be generous and you must be posterity minded. Because your gifts, your talents, your passion, your potential is all about making a difference in your generation. So make sure that you think of posterity, because when we're talking about turning your passion into profits, it's not just enough to become profitable and now begin to make money. What will you be remembered for? What will you be remembered for? By the time you exit this world, what will people say about you? All the money you are making, is it not to make a difference and make an impact? So you need to understand that it is all about impact and making a difference. Now, as we go into the final set of adverts, I want you to send in all your questions, because once we return from this advert,